Hey there, ladies and gents. Things are coming along pretty good now. The outer supports have been widened to mathematically fit these, given that I need a curved 45-degree rate of expansion. So this has been modified now to do that, and it now fits 42 magnets. Before it fitted 40, but it was too small, because I did the maths from this one with the magnets on the circle, and obviously this one didn't have the magnets on it, so I made the wood as it was 3mm too short. But as for it being 42 magnets, I was intentionally going to do that. However, coincidentally, I have cut the circle to the right size to actually fit 42 magnets. Again, the core's the same. I know it's looking rough. I'm going to clean all this up when I get closer to actual completion. In here I'm going to fill with resin and again secure the base down even more. Same with the gap down here. Again, this was drilled out roughly as it was so I could actually adjust the positioning, but all that's going to get filled in. That's still the rotor top. And this will be the blank for the rotor. I've got to modify my drill and a piece to actually act as a lathe, which I'm going to sharpen up the chisel that I got, but also I'm going to have to sharpen up a flathead screwdriver, given that when I stick this on, I'll actually grab the piece I'm going to use. This is a grinder piece. It come in two halves for whatever reason it did. I think it was for sharpening blades, but well, really I can pull the two halves apart, put my wood in there, which that right now it's quite a firm fit. I'm actually going to have to force this through so the hexagonal shape bites into the wood and actually supports it, as well as when I attach it onto the drill, I'll put it on hand tight, give it a few taps to push it in firmly, and also then tighten it up to hold it on. And again, this will grip the wood no problem, but given that again, that's just placed on the surface. But given that, as you can see, I've got that to actually cut, I'm going to have to do a cut in, but only to the thickness of the sharpened screwdriver. Again, that's the only thing I've got, is sharpened screwdriver. And then just again, it's plyboard, so I can actually pick at the sides basically and pull it out. Or given that I've got a marking circle, I can subsequently cut, drill, or again use a hole drill to take out the excess, pick it away, and just sand it flat on the inside. I'd love to have a lathe, a proper lathe, but I don't, and my well, ability to build such a thing is actually not so brilliant. I've had a lot of thought about doing it. I've tried coming up with ways. It's simple to others, but it's actually not to me. I don't know. I just don't trust my initial build. Plus, well, got a motor over here. I've also got a motor controller. Given that the shaft here is a bit thicker than what I want it to be, I'd also, I'd have to drill out a big hole down the middle and back again. Given that this is only a plastic support, I can reinforce it with wood, but that would leave me with bolt holes, and having to do that, plus it's spinning at high speed, I just don't trust it. So I'm going to stick with this, which I've used before. Actually, I've given it a whack before and cracked off the plastic, but that's no problem. It's tried and tested, simple, works well. But yeah, that's all I've got to do is countersink this so that this piece fits in. Take off the excess on the edges, up to not the black line. Again, I've had a lot of redraws. It's actually the pencil line that I want in the middle. So I'm going to work it as I'll grind it away until I can't see the black line, and that'll bring me probably just up to the pencil line, maybe a mil or two-ish, 0.1 of a mil, maybe slightly off. But I'll just use some fine sandpaper at that point to just again get it in as accurately as I possibly can, because I'm left with a 1 mil tolerance either side for the inner and outer core for the rotor to spin through. Given that I'll be using Perspex as a support means for the hanging magnets that come off the rotor. So all that will be sitting above there. Once I put it in place, that'll be again sat on top. And again, as you can see, it's very close. Again, this is roughly placed in position. That's right on top of that. It puts it below because it's just purely not in position. Or I've screwed up on the measurements. Yeah, that's because of the excess, it looks like it's level with the thing, but it's actually as close as the tolerance as I wanted it to be with. Well, basically, I've got to get a magnet and a few pieces of Perspex down the gap as well as the outer core set. It's very, very, very close. So that's as far as I've got. I've been nice and steady on the project. Whether or not it works is still up in the air, but in theory, really it should. Okay then guys, thanks for watching, take care and have fun with whatever you choose to do. Bye.